Hi, this is the setup video for the Sidebar plugin. My name is Omari Haribin of sqspthemes.com, and today I'm going to show you how to set this plugin up on a Squarespace 7.1 template. Now, the steps are actually pretty simple. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to upload two files to the site. Then we're going to create the actual sidebar page that's going to store our sidebar content. And then finally, we're going to copy a small piece of code here into our site-wide code injection. Now, to upload the files, make sure that you unzip the zip and extract the contents first before then opening this instructions.html file. And so when you do that, you're going to go to Pages and hit the plus icon and go down to Link. And what we're trying to do is we want to click this gear icon because this opens up the link editor, which allows us to access the file upload section. So I've already uploaded the files, but you would click upload file and then navigate to both the .js and the .css file. Upload both of those, hit cancel, hit close again. Because the file's already uploaded, we don't actually need to create a link. And then now we're going to jump back over here, and we want to make sure that we create this sidebar page. So I've already done that here. I've created a page called Sidebar. The URL for this page is by default going to be Sidebar. All right, and I've got some demo content here to make up our sidebar. And then finally, I'm going to copy this code. These fields are optional. I'll discuss them in a moment. But I'll mention this field right here. By default, again, it's the sidebar page URL is going to be sidebar. But if you made it, let's say you wanted to make it just side B, right? Then you'd change this to side B. All right. So I'm going to copy this code. And I'm going to come over to the settings, advanced code injection, and I'm going to paste this in the header. And just note that when you do make your site live, additional code only works on the business or commerce plans. All right, so I've saved that, and now I'm going to navigate to my blog and see what this sidebar looks like. All right, so here it is. You can see my sidebar on the right and my blog here. And if I go to a specific blog post, again, you can see my sidebar. Now, if you make changes to the sidebar content and you don't see it showing up immediately, just give it a moment. But if you log out of the site, you'll see the changes immediately, right? So if I change this from make it stand out to something else, while you're logged in, you might not see that change being made immediately. All right, now let's say we want to style our sidebar a little bit differently. We're going to jump back over here, and if you keep scrolling down, you can see there's a section to customize the sidebar. Now we've got a whole bunch of fields here, which means that you can do everything without touching any CSS. So really useful. Maybe you want to make this gap smaller. Oops. Make this gap smaller. Let's make that, maybe you want to change the width on desktop, change the positioning to the left side. Whatever you want to do, you can do that, and it automatically generates the CSS. And then you can copy these styles. So just hit copy for custom CSS. And now I'm going to paste that into my custom CSS. So if I go to design, custom CSS, and hit paste, and then save, you can see the changes that I made are now showing up there. All right, so that's it. It's pretty simple. Now, if you want to do anything a little bit more complicated, like for example, having the sidebar on specific pages or disabling it from specific pages, you'll need to find the page ID, and we've got some extra additional instructions on that. There is a Chrome extension that you can use to find the page ID of any page on your site. And let's say maybe you want to have two sidebars. You want to add two sidebars to the same page. Let me do that as an additional thing right now.